told that's a 31-yard gain, 16-yard pass, 15-yard penalty. Nothing there for Jaden Blue as London comes back and makes the tackle for no gain this time. Jaden Blue getting his first opportunity here. He had been out for a couple of weeks with an injury, but returned to practice this week, and this is his first time to play in a game.
Yeah, this is the first opportunity that we have as to more information than others are. This is really an unfair opportunity for him. He's playing with a makeshift offensive line. Guys are getting their first opportunity to make plays, but you're still seeing his ability right there with his vision and explosion.
Yeah, you see that burst right there. 4.38 speed. Jaden Blue pick up a 13 down to the 2-yard line and whistles at the snap.
9 offense, 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the rookie 6th-round draft pick of Johnny Quinter.
Having false starts.
First and goal from the 7. Fade, corner of the end zone to Jalen Brooks. Over
in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
That's D. Alford.
Place there, but ultimately turns into a positive play and a new set of downs.
And by the way, D. Alford, a veteran player. He was the 3rd leading tackler for the Falcons last year and playing in this 3rd preseason game. Milton throws it away as he was flushed out that time.
I wanted to see the burners right there, Bill. Those are opportunities that you get only so many times in your career.
And Blue shows some toughness and gets to the end zone. The former Texas Longhorn in the end zone for the first time in the preseason in his NFL career.
And this is what Blue.
So Brandon Aubrey on for the extra point. And he is perfect as usual. And the Cowboys now lead the Falcons.
Throwing it away when you have to, even though I want to see him use those burners at times, Bill. I'm being a little biased, I know. But really good drive by him and the rest of these Dallas Cowboys on offense.
And good coverage. Jalen Cropper, one of the first.
In regards to women's flag football, it's awesome.
Over the middle and almost a pick.
No foul. Roughing the passer, number 91, defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Tyrus Wheat.
Good there.
So plus 15 for the Falcons, and now in the Cowboys end of the field at the 45. Under center is Stick. And they give up the middle for a couple. The run defense has been a problem for the Cowboys, not only last.
Success of the D lineman. And if guys are jumping out of position at the D line position, it's hard for linebackers to have success.
Start of the 2nd quarter. Easton Stick and the Falcons from the pistol on 2nd and 8. Looking left on the slant. It's a first down for the Falcons to the 31-yard line.
Good throw by Easton Stick right there. It's a timing throw, catch and release out of the gun. It's a 3-step drop typically. Double slant versus single high safety. That's exactly where you go with the ball. Put it on the upfield shoulder so that your receiver can catch and try to do something with it. Small details that make all the difference on that play.
A 6-yard loss. Downfield, it's Troy Pride with the interception in the end zone. He slides down, takes a knee.
Another one of the challenges that you have as a quarterback when you're playing with all the guys on the bottom of the depth chart, Bill, is when this guy wants to do this and you want him to do that. He puts on the brakes, come back. You continue to think that he's going to go on a go route. Oftentimes what you see there is, it was on the fault of Easton Stick on that one because the receiver was right. There was nothing that was prohibiting him from running his comeback route. Should have been thrown on the comeback. He threw it on the deep route, and big interceptions to happen like that.
There is a flag in the end zone with the celebration.
After review, the 12th defensive player did not get off the field prior to the pass. That's too many men on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. After the interception, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 34 of the intercepting team, that penalty is declined. It's 2nd down.
So number 34 of the intercepting team is not a defensive player. That would be Jaden Blue, an offensive player, and you can't come on the field to help your teammates celebrate. So I figured that part out, I think, with the number 34.
Yeah, that was pretty.
We'll show it to you after this play by the Falcons at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 10. Tipped. And almost, Troy Pride almost came up with a 2nd interception. Let's see why he didn't get the first interception first.
Oh, no. Man, looks like somebody's trying to get off the field here, Bill. I don't think it happens in time. The ball is snapped. Heads up play by Easton Stick.
That was Tyrus Sweet that was late getting off the field. Kimon Hall defending Chris Blair. He's right at the first down marker.
Opportunities. One of the guys that is on this depth chart for the Dallas Cowboys at the nickel position is going to be asked to have some flex to him. Play the nickel, also play out there on the outside. Can you come up and be physical in the running game? Because the run defense is a holistic approach. It's one of the smallest guys.
Firing it out to the left side. And that's Dylan Drummond for a short gain. Papa John's the official peak. Unusual way.
Another empty set by the Falcons here. And a false start.
False start, number 67, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
That's Joshua Gray, the offensive guard.
See if they come out in an empty set again. A couple things that happens whenever you come out in an empty set. It really clears up the looks for the quarterback. He's able to see exactly if there's going to be pressure, where is that pressure coming from. It's very hard to disguise your coverages whenever you're in an empty set. And then defensively, you have an opportunity to get to the quarterback relatively easy because there's no running back to be back there to be his backup and assist in blocking schemes. Not in an empty set here, just in a 3-by-1.
Stick looking left, gets it to his back and up quickly to make the stop. Elijah Clark. A 4-yard loss on the play. And it's Dylan Drummond who gets some of it back inside the 20-yard line to the 19.
Here's some pads popping out here, Bill. There's some pads popping.
Roster or someone else's roster.
Hey, it's all film, Bill. Everybody has access to it. Just want to make sure that whatever you put on film is something that you stand firm behind.
Young Ho Koo from 38 yards. And this time it is good. And the Falcons are on the board for the first time tonight. 10:45 to play in the.
Being received by your guys takes time to get your point across. Takes time to learn how your guys receive coaching. You got to give brand new coaches staffs an opportunity. These guys on this field tonight are going to find their way on the roster for either the Cowboys or somebody else. So you're not just coaching the guys that are going to be sitting at home.
Kickoff goes into the end zone. Time to recognize tonight's Bank of America Offensive Player of the Game, who's not playing in this game, but will be playing in 13 days. It's where Joe Milton and the Cowboys take over, rolling right. And he'll throw it incomplete out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Speaking of running backs, Javonte Williams at the top of the depth chart, but it's been very competitive throughout the offseason and throughout training camp. We're seeing an extension of it tonight with Deuce Vaughn starting this game. Jaden Blue getting his first action of the couple of weeks ago against the Rams. Showed up and 36 hours later was playing in a game and rushing for over 60 yards. Here's Jaden Blue up the middle. By the way, Jaden Blue, this is his first football game he's played in since last season for the Texas Longhorns, right here at AT&T Stadium in the Cotton Bowl in that college football playoff national semifinal game against Ohio State. And by the way, he had both of the Longhorn touchdowns in that game on touchdown receptions.
So he had 2 receptions last time he was here for touchdown. This time he already has 1 running touchdown. So you're saying he owes us 1 more?
At least. At least. Milton fires up to the 29-yard line to Princeton Fant.
Talking about Blue right here. Really good job. This is one of the most difficult things. I want you guys to see Blue, but I want you guys to see exactly where he's tracking. His eyes are all the way across the field. He comes out here, gets a solid block by the outset that he gets credit for, which is obviously his speed.
Brian Anger on to punt. Fair catch called for at the 19-yard line by D. Alford. That's where the Falcons
contract.
Falcons start at the 20. And it's Elijah Dotson up the middle for maybe 2. Trayvon Diggs, one of the big question marks coming into this season, his injury status. He's been on the physically. Nick Nash to the 33 with Troy Pride defending.
Nick Nash is putting in the work today.
Hey, Nick Nash last year at San Jose State.
Well, he's showing it tonight.
Former quarterback too. Elijah Dotson out of the backfield. Cowboys quickly over. And that's Michael Ojemudia out of Iowa. Former draft pick of the Denver Broncos back 5 years ago.
Your interior defensive lineman to stop the run, but you want to see them get some pressure in terms of pass pressure as well, usually in the form of a bull rush.
Not much running room that time for the Falcons. Cowboys swarm Elijah Dotson at the 40.
Looks like Atlanta's coming in with 11 personnel here on a third and short situation. In there, put a little extra spice in this thing and see if we can make something happen. Got a fly motion across the formation, a little slide route.
And Felipe Franks reaching for the first down, can't get it alive. Clark had a tackle for loss earlier and stops Felipe Franks short of the first down marker, forcing the punt here. Drifting back inside the 10-yard line. Jalen Cropper takes a big hit at the 15-yard line.
Jeez.
In the game at running back, picks up 3 right up the middle.
Now you're really going to see some clock management. I know if you're Brian Schottenheimer right now with your young offense out here, you want to see these guys utilize.
Vaughn, and he muscles his way forward for about 4 out to the 22. Jaron Christian is now in the game at left tackle. Awesome Richards started the game at left tackle. Otherwise, the same offensive line in there that started the game. With Brock Hoffman at center, T.J. Bass at left guard. Deuce now has 40 yards on 7 carries. So both Blue and Vaughn have been productive. Third and 3. On the slant, there's Ryan Flanoy, and there's a first down.
Really good read. We talked about it earlier, actually, with Easton Stick when he had single high safety and a double slant. Now Joe Milton has his opportunity to have a single high safety.
Wallowed at the 30-yard line, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got back there.
And this is a challenge that's drive, which means we need to be able to run the ball effectively.
And it's Vaughn trying the left side. Not much there. Maybe gets 2. He's going to bring up
his roster. So he's another person that takes away a roster spot for these guys that are competing at the running back position for the Cowboys.
If you're looking at the veterans, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders, and then Hunter Lipke, a versatile player, going deep downfield, looking for a man out of bounds. Trayshawn Holden. He's going to bring up 4th down.
We talked about Jaden.
Technology for all. Brian Anger on to punt for the 2nd time. Short punt. It bounces back towards the Cowboys end of the field, where Phil Maffa will fall on it. Yeah.
Penalty from the end of the play. First down, Atlanta.
Penalty against Rivaldo Fairweather.
I was watching that play. Rivaldo Fairweather did a good job of really being physical with his guy, but that little extra when you're in a very competitive game and you really want to get your
the field at the 38-yard line with 2:19 to play here in the first half. Running room on the left side for the Falcons this time. That's Nate Carter.
The whole defense